Hi guys and welcome to JKT Radio Podcast episode number 43, where we're just different flavors of cookies today because I deem it so. I am your host Kira and I'm Ginger Molasses. I'm joined by my other co-hosts McBride.
Controversial oatmeal raisin.
Ugh.
I love it.
High key judging.
Devin.
I'm a basic bitch. I'm your chocolate chip.
I was gonna say, that's exactly what it would be.
Not surprised.
These are our basic chocolate chip, but you know what? Also fantastic. And Chris.
You know those like little chocolate coconut cookies that are actually not cookies because you put them in the fridge?
Oh.
Those are so good.
So far, I think 2 of these cookies are disgusting.
Well,
I don't
you're
like
wrong.
I don't like coconut, so that's why.
Well, you are wrong.
Well,
I also
I'm
do
sorry.
not like coconut.
Yeah.
should
I got
be.
coconut, a box of trail mix with coconut in it dropped on me a while ago, and I was disgusted.
Yeah.
Because of the coconut.
Oh.
I
I'm
will
sorry
eat the
if
coconut.
I'm sorry if the coconut disgusts you. Oatmeal raisin.
Yeah, bitch.
Hey, I'm old and it's easy to chew. All right, give me a break.
I like oatmeal and I like raisins, but I do not like oatmeal raisin cookies.
See, oatmeal chocolate
that's
chip's
like
good.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oatmeal chocolate chip's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I have a hard time with oatmeal because it gets stuck in my teeth.
Although
Yeah.
I am
Another cookie's.
sorry. Go
Oh.
ahead.
No, go.
I was gonna
Finish
say
your sentence.
I am a sucker for a good old white chocolate and macadamia nut.
Oh, white chocolate's not even
Oh.
chocolate.
See, everybody
not.
says that. I don't care. It's my favorite chocolate.
Well, it depends. It
But
depends
also-
on the cocoa butter factor, but...
Yeah. That is actually good, especially the Subway ones. Not sponsored.
Oh yeah, pretty much
I just
any
like-
Subway cookie is fantastic.
Yeah.
I really-
They're really good.
I only really like dark chocolate, honestly.
You bitter.
Yes.
Yeah.
You bitter.
I like
Too
it bitter. It's as bitter as my soul.
There was a.
I'm a bitter bitch. Deal with it.
I'll join you being that bitter bitch.
Chocolate
But there
bitter
was
bitch.
once a cookie I got that was like store name brand cookie.
Oh.
But no. They had their own bakery
Oh, okay.
inside the store.
Ooh.
And they made salted caramel chocolate chip cookies.
Ooh.
Did I?
And I walked to that store every other day while I was, cause it was a Tesco. It was when I was away for several weeks.
Yeah.
And every other day I would go and I would buy a bag. And they're like the giant cookies that are like the size of my hand. And you would get like 4 in a bag. They cost me like £3.
Did I ever tell you guys about the time about how I burnt my arm trying to reach for cookies? I had a scar. I still actually have that scar. It's a permanent scar now.
Yeah, ovens are really good at leaving permanent
No,
scars.
it wasn't an oven.
Story time with Chris.
So, yeah.
Story time. It's story time with Chris.
Okay. Basically, when I was in high school, I think I was like 16 or something like that. We were doing a theater production of The Chrysalis or something like that. Some sort of book to play adaptation thing. And part of the play, I was working with the costuming crew, and we had these patches with crosses on them, and we had to iron down the seam allowance to sew it onto the costumes in a way that could be ripped off. So I was ironing these flaps down to better use for the seams. And we had this box, or this bag of like those really shitty, hard, crispy, dry chocolate Chips Ahoy things. Like they're the not good ones.
Oh, the normal Chips Ahoy cookies
Yeah.
that honestly taste disgusting.
So I put down the iron and I reached my hand. Oh, actually, I was thinking the wrong star. But I reached my hand across to grab the cookie, and I kind of just brushed my arm against the iron. And so I had a line on my wrist for a good couple years. I actually realized I was thinking of the wrong scar, and that scar's gone now. But yeah, I had a scar on my wrist for reaching for not even good cookies.
Dude,
Ah.
The
mate.
things we do for shitty cookies.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I will actually say, as someone, I hate milk with a passion. Those are actually good with milk.
Yeah, that's because that's the only way
That
to
is-
make them not choke you with their dry, fake chocolate
Yeah,
dust.
like I think
Yeah.
that's the purpose of those cookies. Honestly, is to be dipped in milk, and that is the only acceptable way to eat them.
Those are
Pretty much.
biscuits, they're not even cookies.
That's pretty much the same with like Oreo as well.
Oreos are good
I like
on their own,
Oreos on their
though.
own.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had an Oreo in a long time. I came to the
They did change their
sad
recipe,
realization the other day. I'm losing my taste for sweets.
Yeah, no, that's why I like bitter stuff now. Like, that's why I like dark chocolate.
I know,
most things
but
are
it
too sweet.
sucks because there were like so many sweet things that I love, and like thinking now if I were to have it, it's like it's too sweet. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore.
Most chocolate is too sweet now.
I just shed an elder cry.
Yeah.
It was sad.
I'll bring you some things that are sweet but also not sweet. Like molasses is sweet but not sweet.
Yeah.
Molasses is really good when you're making dark chocolate. Oh, if you're making cookies.
Yes.
Because it keeps them nice and gooey.
My grandma would give us these molasses Kringle cookies.
Oh, I just mean like molasses in chocolate, in like homemade
Oh.
chocolate chip cookies. It keeps them soft and it keeps them like, gives them that tangier flavor.
Yep.
Molasses in anything. It's
Good luck getting it out of your cupboard though when it winds up pouring a little bit and then it's all over the bottom and then it's all over the bottom of the fucking cupboard.
Although it's
yeah.
it's funny because whenever somebody talks about molasses, I can only ever think of that scene in the live-action 101 Dalmatians where Cruella gets dumped in a big vat of molasses.
That was
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I thought that was supposed to be a joke on tarring and
That's
feathering.
what
though.
it was.
I think it was. But she gets dumped in molasses. And I remember as a kid, it was like my favorite scene in the movie because it was
So
fucking
she's a bitch.
Academy Award nominee Glenn Close.
That's who that was?
Yeah.
Yes.
You did. That was where I knew Glenn Close from, was Cruella de Vil, because my god, that woman
That was a
fucking
perfect, like, that's like,
just holy shit. That scene where it's like the silhouette of her as she's on the phone and she's laughing, I'm like, that is the best laugh I have ever heard.
her casting and the casting of Angelina Jolie in Maleficent are like the best kind of casting you can get for Disney villains ever.
I mean, yeah,
You don't get better than that. I
you
think.
don't. Because
That's why they're
we
not-
can't talk about James Woods as Hades anymore, because that means we have to talk about James Woods, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't talk about
No.
that. There's a lot of things we don't talk about anymore. Hercules, still a good movie though.
Fantastic movie.
Yeah, that movie got a bad rap. That one and I mean, I always remember it was as a kid, I never liked it just because I honestly think when I was a kid I just did not like the animation.
I liked Hercules.
But honestly, having seen it now, I'm like, okay, I know this is actually pretty good.
It's one of the better ones. It's one of the ones that aged quite well.
Yeah.
I remember there used to be this game that you would play on the computer. I just remember a Hercules game, and I
Yep. I
swear
remember
every single
that.
time I think about it, it's like a fever dream. And I've only ever
Yeah.
seen a video of one person playing it once, and I've never been able to find it again.
Jump up on the Hydra's
No,
back.
not the Kingdom Hearts one.
I swear
No.
though, like Hercules is the one thing that I swear is in every single Kingdom Hearts.
It is.
It's in her. They have
It's-
Hercules.
it
They
is.
just have like a raging boner for Hercules, and wow,
Dude,
that came
wouldn't
out bad.
you?
Well,
Wouldn't you?
I'm not into.
I
He
wouldn't
is
want
the
to.
original himbo.
He is the himbo. I will admit, I would never want to be one of his wives because he did murder, two of them himself?
Oh, Hercules was a horrible person.
A horrible person in actual legend. Not on purpose. He was just cursed to be mad by the goddess of marriage.
Hera.
Yep, Hera was pissed off.
I think I found the game. that I was thinking of.
Actually, you know what other Disney movie is actually?
Possibly.
I mean, to be honest, I will like. I'm sure. No, I think Victoria's already talked about it at length on the podcast, but like Treasure Planet.
Oh god, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was in the experimental age with Lilo and Stitch, Treasure Planet,
Yeah.
Atlantis.
But the thing is, Treasure Planet was like the movie that the people who made Treasure Planet, they've been wanting to make Treasure Planet for like decades.
Yeah.
It was a passion project.
It was a passion project for them, and basically Disney was like, "Cool, well, if you make this movie, we'll eventually let you do Treasure Planet." And then it's like they do. I can't remember which series of movies they were under the Disney pantheon, but it was like, hey, and then it's like they do that one. It's like, cool. Well, let's do this one because whoever was like in charge of what got made at Disney at that time was really not into the idea of Treasure Planet for some reason.
Imagine if they did a
Also,
live action
I think-
Treasure Planet, though.
That'd be good. I think one of the reasons Treasure Planet finally did get made, along with Lilo and Stitch and Atlantis, is there was the whole Y2K thing going around. Like, that whole era of time
Yeah.
for
Oh, yeah.
animation. It's where all the weird movies came from.
Yeah.
Because they thought the world was going to end.
It's like, well, might as well do this
We're
now.
s-
And then Treasure
We're so
Planet
smart.
came out and nobody saw it because people are stupid. And
Did they put it out at the same time as a really big blockbuster?
think they
though?
did.
Like, on the
I
same
think
day?
they put it out like the same day as like Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets or something. I don't
That'll
remember.
do
It would have been the
yeah.
Philosopher's Stone.
Wait,
It would have been the Philosopher's Stone.
Well, it was like I always love when you see movies and it's like, oh, it's because I remember they did like an Alvin and the Chipmunks movie and
Oh,
they
yeah.
released
They
it the
did a lot
same,
of them.
but they released it the same day as The Force Awakens, and
Oh,
it's like,
God, yeah.
wow, that is literally like I've never seen just a straight death sentence for a film before.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
wow, it's like you almost didn't want this movie to succeed.
Like, this very long-standing franchise, family franchise, versus
This other long-standing family franchise.
Yeah.
but one that has had significantly longer legs than the others. Because, like, let's be real.
Because chipmunks are short.
Because chipmunks are short, exactly. And honestly, like, did anybody ever actually like Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Not
I
really.
liked them. They were enjoyable to watch when I was bored.
I mean, yeah. Because
I liked the cartoon that came out eons ago. Those were good.
Yeah, the original
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, the old
Yeah,
school cartoons.
yeah.
Yeah, those were good. Also, Devin, you were right. It was the Chamber of
oh
Secrets.
well, shit!
Okay.
I honestly kind of just guessed.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
I seem to remember it came out like early 2000s. But
Yeah,
I was
because
just like,
I think
For some
Philosopher's
reason-
Stone was like
I thought it
either 98
2001.
or 2000. Yeah,
That
somewhere
was
around there.
was 2001.
Yeah.
because like honestly, I think Treasure Planet is honestly better than most of the Disney movies, like the popular Disney movies.
Oh yeah, no, that was a banger.
Like, because like if I'm being completely honest, I never really got into the little. I never liked the Little Mermaid.
It scared me when I was a kid.
I loved it.
It terrified me. I did
And
not
honestly,
like
Kingdom Hearts has not made it better.
Nope.
it. Not with that dancing number.
Not with the dancing sequences. No.
Yeah, they just made you do like a thing that just like
it's like,
over and over again.
it's like
And the song
I'm-
sucked.
yeah, the songs sucked. And
Yeah.
In the movie or the game?
in the game, no, the songs.
I was like-
the songs are good, no matter the Disney movie. But it's like, yeah, no, to me, just Treasure Planet and Rescuers Down Under.
I didn't like Rescuers Down Under that much.
Really?
I don't know.
It
I
took
just,
I
it
don't
took me a
remember
bit to
Rescuers Down
appreciate
Under.
the Rescuers.
It's
I
like
didn't like it at first.
Well, it's funny because I spent a long time thinking Rescuers Down Under was the only Rescuers movie. I didn't know there was another Rescuers
yeah,
I'm
no.
movie
pretty sure that one was a
about
sequel.
some
Yeah,
about
that was
some
the
fucking
sequel.
alligator and like a diamond or something in a
Yeah, no,
swamp.
because Down Under was the sequel.
Yeah, but it's weird. I just never knew that, and
Oh.
yeah,
Here's a movie that'll bring you guys back, maybe. Fern Gully.
Hey,
I don't know that
Fern
one.
Gully.
Batty Bat.
I love him.
You mean the thing that James
Rip.
Cameron ripped off to make Avatar? I'm
Yeah.
joking, but
Yep.
like also like come on, Avatar
yeah.
and Ferngully.
You're
are,
not
like,
joking.
No,
But you're right.
not.
And you should say it.
Now the question is, does anyone remember the sequel?
No, I
I
didn't
remember
watch it
that
willingly.
they made a sequel. I
Yeah, I remember this.
don't really remember much.
I don't
else.
think it should have existed.
It was. Its message was good. Its quality was terrible.
Did you guys know there was an Atlantis sequel that was not good?
Well,
Mhm.
Yeah.
sequel is. It was basically a series of TV pilots because they wanted to do an animated series based off of Atlantis.
Mm-hmm.
So so it's like you look at it, it's like, oh, okay, this like, I mean, they actually did a lot of Disney sequels and they were all bad.
The animation
with the
was
exception
so bad,
of
though.
that one Cinderella one where the prince jumps out the fucking window.
I love that one, yeah.
That one. I think is that the one where it's like it just goes batshit and like the wicked stepmother gets the wand, it just goes through time and fucks everything up.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. They really should have stuck more to the Brothers Grimm stories in Cinderella, because they could have ran with that, because there are so many ones that are almost identical, and you could have taken one and made it a sequel to Cinderella.
My toe is getting snipped.
Oh, speaking of toes.
Oh, okay.
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 Okay. So, we've established that I'm baby, right? We know this.
Yeah.
Yes. And also daddy, but okay. Don't
this
eat my
equates
chocolate.
to eat the chocolate. I can sit cross-legged in my chair and it does nothing essentially.
Right.
It doesn't even like my legs don't hit the arms
Yeah.
almost.
Right, because you're small.
I'm fucking baby. So I do that occasionally. I switch from not being able to touch the floor to sitting cross-legged. And to be serious, I have my printer underneath my desk so that my feet can sit on something. My feet are resting on a printer right now. That is like a foot tall, so I can touch the ground.
Oh, I love it.
But I was sitting cross-legged this morning at about 7, 8 a.m. And I was playing Minecraft.
Mm-hmm. As you do.
As one does. And I was sitting cross-legged at that time. My cat comes in, as she does. She's here right now. And when she sees I'm sitting cross-legged, she usually comes and sits on my lap. She moves from her chair to my lap. And I was sitting there for like several hours because I don't want to uncross my legs because there's a cat sleeping there now. 9 a.m. hits, so I've been sitting there for about 2 hours, at least. And the cat gets off. I'm like, okay, I can go pee now. I try to uncross my leg.
Oh, no.
I can't. My leg has fallen asleep from the middle of my upper thigh to my feet. I can't even move my toes. Like, I tried to move my toes, and they did not move.
Oh, yeah.
That's the worst, especially because, like, look, I've always noticed that there's two kinds of asleep for legs. Like, there is the initial stage of sleep where it is all tingly, staticky feeling. And then there's the asleep where it goes cold and trying to do anything hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't get either of those at first. I actually could not move my leg. I had to physically move it with my hands, and I could not feel it.
I just find the cold.
It was all gone. There was no
The
feeling.
cold pain is always the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it went to like the static, and then it went to the cold, and I was just trying to get like my toes to move before I actually stood up and walked
Move
around the
your
kitchen
big-
for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just move your big toe.
Just move your big toe.
Wiggle your big toe.
Yeah, it was that for a good few minutes, but I was really panicking because I'm like, oh shit, did I really fuck up my leg this time? Because I'm like, that's my good leg. That's the one where all of my weight sits.
Oh, that would be
That's
bad.
the one I need.
Yeah.
I can't put enough weight on the other one.
Jesus.
Kat had no regrets. She didn't give a shit.
No, of
She was
course
yelling
not.
at me to hurry up and open the door.
That's how it goes. You expect the cat to give a shit?
She does occasionally. Occasionally, she sat when I had a crying fit a while ago. She sat and got her whole back was soaked.
But why?
I didn't even know. I was crying and she refused to move off my lap, and her entire back was soaked. I only noticed when eventually she got that fed up with me and moved to the chair, and then I went to pet her and it was just solid. You know why I was crying.
Oh. Fair enough.
Yeah, that was a day for me. I was also on the call with someone who was trying to make me talk, and it wasn't going well.
Mm.
Kira's sad. It happens.
We still have a dino for you.
We'll get there when we go to record the Smash tournament, which is happening.
Yes,
We promise.
it is
Yes.
We said it was an annual thing, and it will be an annual thing.
It will be an annual
will-
thing. COVID be damned, except like we're gonna be, taking
Careful.
precautions and careful and shit.
We will be careful. In the area we are in, is still small gatherings are allowed, but not encouraged. So we are going to record the whole thing in probably a sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then maybe order a pizza. That's usually
That'd
what
be
we
fun.
do.
Yeah,
Right?
we'll do that. Yeah.
Apparently, Ontario just rolled back to phase 2 again.
We're probably going to roll back to phase 2 soon
Yeah.
as well, because our sickness is raised
It's
by
rising
like
up again.
400. It's gone up 400 in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well,
The number 400.
We
Yeah.
even at work, we even had a bunch of the film shoots haven't stopped, but basically a lot of them had to go on pause because the COVID testing is
Just waiting for results to come
takes-
back.
So
they're waiting
long.
for
Yeah.
results. So it's like, yeah, so things are starting. I wouldn't say things are slowing down at work with Phil and everything, but like, it's something that Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
They took
Yeah.
away our sign at work, so we're not allowed to.
I'm worried about where I am at the factory, because I went back to the factory for anyone who's been here that long. I got
If
laid
you
off.
had, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks a bunch.
Thanks for staying that long. Continue staying that long. Tell your friends. Tell them they want to listen to bullshit. Come listen to us.
But also, what
we're
are you
good at that.
doing? But like, thank you. But what are you doing?
They're listening to us. They're listening to bullshit because obviously it's the best type of bullshit around.
I think they're just waiting to see
obviously.
what Kira gets herself into this week.
That is very
Speaking
true.
of the, shall we go with what I did?
Yes, actually, let's get a
Let's
story
do
time
it.
with Kira going.
Yep.
It's nothing super amazing, because I haven't left the house a lot except to go to work and come home.
Welcome to my life.
But I'm at a factory. I pack chocolates into boxes and bags, all that. And I adopted ducklings, because even though I am technically a new hire and a temporary hire, I've been there before, so I remember how to do a lot of shit. It's like a 5-minute refresher. Kira, you remember how to do this? Yes, ma'am. Okay, go do it. Go sit in your corner. Go do your shit.
Go find your
Corner.
corner.
You're banished. I haven't had to go into my corner
We
a
love you.
lot
Go
because that hasn't started up yet. Thank God. But we were tying bows, and the place has a proper way of doing everything to stop your muscles from being sore and to make it easier. So I can't do that. The way they show you, the way they tell you to do it, I don't have enough feeling in my fingers to do it.
Oh.
So I have
dear.
the new hires are following me, the other ones, because, this is confidence. I don't know how they think it's confidence. It's usually panic. It's 90% panic.
Mood.
And they know what they're doing. And so they're trying to copy me. And I'm like, no. You can copy me with anything else. Do not copy me with this. They're like, why? I'm like, no. Turn around, look at her. And I was pointing at the actual main person. Watch that, copy that. And they're like, but you're doing it so fast. I'm like, I'm doing it very slowly because I can't do it the way you're supposed to. And it hurts me when I do it this way because this is the improper way to tie a bow. I'm very good at it. And they're like, but why can't you do it that way? And I'm like, I can't. And they were questioning why. So I'm like, okay, copy me. You ready? They're all ready. They're all ready. I raise one hand, and I put it flat on the moving conveyor belt. And they're very confused, but they copy me. I'm like, do you feel the conveyor belt moving? And they all nod. I'm like, I cannot feel the conveyor belt moving. They're like, what?
You could grate your fingers before you realize
I
something
have done
is
that.
wrong.
I've put my hand down because there's like a little strip next to the conveyor belt of nothing. And I didn't realize my finger, my bad finger, the really bad one, went under the conveyor belt and it shredded the entire glove, and I didn't notice until someone pointed it out.
Kira!
Oh.
I mean, at least it didn't hurt, but
It didn't bleed or anything. It had just taken off the layer of glove because it's one of the nice soft conveyor belts. So it just
okay.
destroyed the glove, and it was buffing my fingernail.
Well, there's a free manicure for you.
one finger.
Right?
Yeah, someone, like, because that was the time when I had 10 feet by myself. And the person way on the other end, they started panicking because they could see my hand under the conveyor belt and I didn't notice. Yeah, and I just was like,
boy.
pull it out. I'm like, shiny. Pull off the glove, get a new glove. And then I had to go explain to them that, yeah, my lizard once bit my finger. I have no nerve endings in that finger. That's why I keep trying to copy you with the bow and I can't do it.
Because I don't know what my fingers are doing, and neither do my fingers
Yeah.
know what they're doing.
They don't.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a
Yeah, those are
disconnect
my lovely ducklings. I love them greatly.
there. It's okay. I wish I had no nerve endings in some places, because I'm having to like wear my wrist brace pretty constantly now. I actually should be
Yeah.
putting it on now because my carpal tunnel in my right hand's been getting a lot worse because of all the cleaning of the reptile. You know when you have to clean a reptile cage, and you kind of like lay your hand flat along the bottom
No,
there?
because mine's 50 feet long and I don't know how to do that.
Point is, because we have the smaller cages at work, I have to or the smaller terrariums at work, I have to like I lay my hand down on the like inside of it so I can like kind of wipe it down. But that's putting a lot of, and between that and like trying to like push doors open, stuff like that, my wrist has been in consistent pain. So I have to wear my wrist brace pretty consistently now, which is annoying when you have to reach into fish
Yeah, that's
tanks.
fair.
Because then you gotta take it off, and then you gotta wash your hands.
I love how no one questions me, especially in this day and age, for kicking doors open.
Yeah, I just kick the doors open or use my left hand at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can't do it with my right hand.
Yeah, I kick doors open, fairly frequently.
It makes us feel
I mean,
badass.
especially now, I just forever use my elbows.
See, I usually... Go ahead.
Nope, finish.
I was just gonna say, I usually hit it with my butt because usually my hands are full. So I'll just like
Yeah, that's fair.
pull it open with my leg and then kind of like push it open again with my butt.
Do like a little hip swivel to get around to the other side of the door and open it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just boot it open with the butt to keep it open.
Yeah.
I can't do that because the doors are too high.
Yeah. You are big.
Too high.
Aw.
Where the bar is on normal people, that's just...
Oh, yeah.
That's my stomach.
No, for us, we don't, like. I'm not talking about any doors that actually have a handle. It's literally like those
The push bars, right?
No, just like the doors that they don't have a handle or anything. They're just literally like saloon doors. You push them open.
Those kind of doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only have 1 or 2 doors at work that actually have a. I have a couple doors at work that have a handle, but like those, you actually have to use a key to open or a punch code to get into. So.
Oh God, I hate using punch codes right now.
Same. Again, because they're also hard on the fingers, especially when you have to hit 2 buttons at once, and that requires your hand to be flat.
Oh, thankfully mine's just a doot 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 doot. And the door opens.
It's frustrating.
Except ours is outside, and it's like sometimes it freezes in the morning, and you have to like jam one button like 5 times.
Ooh.
And then you get your fingers stuck to it, probably.
I use the back of my knuckle.
That'll do it.
So, yeah, that's what I use to click it, because not like I can feel my fingertips.
Yeah, true.
How do you do? Yeah.
That's how I function. And I'm proud of myself. I helped cook Thanksgiving dinner, and I didn't burn myself this year.
Yay!
There you go.
By the way,
I
happy
did-
Thanksgiving if you're in Canada.
If you're in Canada. If you're in
Canada.
the country that fares a little bit better than the South.
Yeah.
If you're in Canada, and also if you care to celebrate,
Yeah.
because I know
Yes,
some
true.
people don't because of historical reasons and
Yep, that's totally fair.
anti-native reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like because it's anyways.
I like
Anti-colonialism. Food is good.
I like food.
I love
the
stuffing,
reason for it is terrible, but I like food.
but stuffing is yummy.
Stuffing is good.
Stuffing is yummy.
I can't wait for Mom's stuffing.
Yeah, I got really happy because for the most part I don't do the big stuff. I don't do the turkey. I don't do the ham. I'm still on child duty where I get to do the side dishes and the gravy and shit.
The best part.
Yeah.
Get to snack as you go.
No, the best part is from the age I could see over the counter, which is not as young as it should be. I have been the dogs that we used to have. They've both passed away because they've been with me doing it for a long time. The 2 newer ones have yet to learn this. My hand goes very fast with the electric knife to grab the scraps.
You have an
Yeah,
Who
electric.
let her have an electric knife?
I'm not allowed to use it.
I didn't think so.
But
God.
my hand goes and touches like the scraps right under the knife as it's going.
Don't do that.
I've been doing
Jesus
that
Christ.
since I was like 12.
That's why you don't have any feeling in your fingers.
I have never been hit by that knife.
Yet.
No, never. Like,
You're
not
still-
even
you're s-
close.
You're still young.
You're tempting
Still young.
fate.
Not because Grandma doesn't do it anymore, and Grandma goes really fast with the knife, which is
Okay.
how I learned to dodge that knife very quickly. I would grab a big handful of, like, the good scraps, like the meat that just fell off the bones and all that, the really savory stuff, and I would grab it, and I would split it with the dogs, because they knew if Kira's that knife sound is going and Kira's right there, they're getting scraps because Kira's getting scraps.
Well, there you go.
The other ones have yet to learn that.
They
So,
will
but
learn with time.
my uncle's cutting it now because my grandma's getting old.
Mhm.
He goes a lot slower with the knife, and he does the same thing. He'll stop halfway through and like move the meat to the plate, and when that happens is when I grab the scraps from him.
Nice.
He also pushes them to the side because he knows I'm gonna take them. He knows.
Also, I believe we're about halfway through.
I
wanted
think we're
to
about
play the game.
halfway. You guys ready for the game?
Let's
I'm
do
ready for the
it.
game.
Yeah, let's do
I'm
it.
ready to lose the game. Also, by the way, you've lost the game.
Fuck you.
Every time.
Fuck you. If we want to know some point scores before I start this week, Devin has 3, Chris has 4, McBride has 5.
We're counting.
I have points.
You have points. I don't know who's gonna get points this time.
None of
Oh,
us.
that's not a good sign.
That's concerning.
Isn't it?
Watch as Devin gets the clean sweep.
Right?
If Devin gets the clean sweep, I will give up my title as host.
Right?
Yeah.
First time it happens, that's what'll happen.
Yes.
I will surrender my hat. I will hand it to Devin, and I will walk into the sunset.
Wait, can we get a fancy hat for hosts? It'll be the host hat.
We can get a fancy hat
We
for
can get
host.
a fancy host hat.
Yay! I want a
When
fancy
COVID
host
is
hat.
over, we will buy a fancy bowler hat or something.
Well,
Well, no,
we'll
it's gotta
get
be
we'll
like a
get some
top
nice
hat.
hats and uniforms, and we'll be all decked
Just
out.
not-
It'll be great.
Not a fedora.
It's gotta be a top hat. Just
I'd
a
accept
big
a
ass
feathered
top hat.
I'd accept a feathered top hat. The problem
Yep.
is my head
Or-
is like 4 sizes too small.
I know
compared to
that's
all
what
of you.
that's why it would be great.
Custom top hat.
Yeah, but then we'd all have to have one, or it's my size, and when you guys wear it, it's too small.
Yeah.
Well, you could have a top hat, and we can have little top hats.
Oh my god, yes, okay.
Yeah.
We gotta do that later.
There we
we're
go.
gonna do
Like we
that.
could do like the cute little like beret with like a top hat on the side thing.
Yeah. To
Yeah.
show that
Oh my
like
God.
we are the little host and you are the big host.
Yeah.
I am big host.
Anyways,
Big
onto the
host.
game.
Yes.
Alright, give me a sec to put my glasses on.
Yep.
Alright. Warn you now. So, first song is obviously our Canadian 100 year-end chart. And I gotta tell you 2 things. A, the chorus is the opening song verse. B, I have to skip the first line.
Oh fuck.
There's no
So the
The
words
first-
entire
before-
first line?
The entire first line.
Oh shit.
So the title is in that line, but there is more than just the title.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So the way I will do this is I will give you the second line of the chorus because that's the opening part of the song, and then I will give you the lines of the first verse.
Okay.
Does that sound fair to all of you?
Okay.
Sure.
All right. This song is worth a total of 3 points.
Oh.
I'm not going
Ooh.
to tell you where that third point comes from.
Okay.
Your line is, it beats for you, so listen close, hear my thoughts in every note. That's all you're getting.
It's for you, so listen close. Something note.
Hear my thoughts in every note. I also did this backwards. I put the songs in the wrong order in my tabs, which annoys me.
Sounds like another sappy one. It could be sappy.
Eh. I've given you guys quite a few sappy songs, I've noticed.
Is it Evanescence?
It's not
Not
Evanescence.
It's not
I'm going
Evanescence.
I'm going to ask that for
Every
every
time.
single song.
One time we will
Until
just have the
it's Evanescence.
podcast, and we will only have one. We will be one down,
It's
one
gonna
host.
be straight Evanescence. It's
Yeah.
gonna be the day of Evanescence.
Yeah.
Just the
I'm
time.
gonna hate it.
The next time, whenever Devin hosts, it's just going to be pure Evanescence. Even
Yeah.
the movie quote
Yeah.
will be Evanescence.
Alright, you guys have gone through a whole minute. That's not the one I want. That's what I want. So this has been recorded and was on the top 100 list for 2011. So go back a few dozen years.
Oh, not if you doesn't.
Only 9.
Only 9. But still. Quite a
Mine
while.
doesn't.
Less than a dozen, but
When people say that these days, I've noticed it means like 7.
a dozen is
No, that's a
12.
few-
Oh my god, that's like the same thing with like people saying a couple when they mean 3 or
I
more.
mean, 3 or
Couple
more,
does
yeah.
mean a few or more.
A couple
We're not
is
having
2.
this conversation. We're not
A
having this
couple is
conversation
2.
again. We've
We're
had
not.
this conversation
We've
before.
had this conversation a few
Ugh.
times. But yes, go back 9 years.
Okay,
Feel my heart.
I've forgotten the line.
Every
I
thought,
can-
something.
I can
other
give you the
notes.
line again. It beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. I also realized I gave you the year before the first verse because
wondering
it
about
fucked
that.
Fucked me up a bit. I'll give it to you now because it's been 2 minutes already. If I was just another dusty record on the shelf, would you blow me off and play me like everybody else?
Oh my god, why do I know this?
I feel like this is like a "Can you feel my heart" or something like that.
It's
Oh.
not. McBride might stab himself.
Oh.
He's doing they're doing the annoyed noise of I know this but I don't know this.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That
I
was
feel like
just
I heard
another
this the
record
other
on
day
the sh-
too.
If that was just another
Possibly.
record
I
on the
actually
shelf.
picked this song is because I was in a car with someone and I heard it on the radio.
Yeah.
It's just another record on the shelf, but you pull me off. Or-
Would you blow me off and play me like everybody else? Side note, I didn't know the original song for 3 years after this song came out. I only knew the Minecraft version.
What now?
Yeah, someone made a Minecraft parody of it, and I didn't know the real song for 3 years. You know what? Because I know nobody's gonna know it. The parody was done by the Jolly Old Brits. Because I know my Minecraft knowledge exists compared to the rest of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's there.
Feel it beat.
That's just Cura facts. I know you guys love Cura facts.
It's obviously music related. Well, that's a stupid sentence, but you know what I mean.
I would hope it's music related.
I mean more like the song itself. It has a theme of music going on.
A little bit. I'll actually, you know what? You got 1 minute left, guys. Your bonus point is actually a featured artist because it has the
Yeah.
original artist and a featured artist. There is no movie it's in. And the music video is actually really interesting. It did something new for the time. It had the singers in the front, and in the background, in the shadows, you could see them dancing and playing the instruments. And it was actually quite interesting. I watched it earlier.
That rings even more bells.
I know it does. How
I
much
can't
do you
think
hate?
of
You
it. 'Cause I don't.
You're
think
gonna
I
hate
don't-
me.
I wonder if I even know this song.
20 seconds. It's possible. I think I like being the host of this just because of the chaos it causes.
Oh,
Pterodactyl screams.
I don't think I know this song actually.
Devin, you got any more guesses?
Devin's not even paying attention.
No, I'm
Devin's
just
gone.
like, there's no way I'm getting this.
There's the alarm. McBride, you got one last guess?
Arctic monkeys?
It is not the Arctic Monkeys.
Alright, well, I'm out then.
The song is called Stereo Hearts.
Oh, I've heard that
Okay.
name.
The artist is Gym Class Heroes, featuring Adam Levine, the lead singer of Maroon 5.
Oh,
Yep,
Yep.
that's why I remember this.
That would be why.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that.
I haven't
'Cause he
heard
did
from
this,
Gym
and he
Class
also-
Heroes in so long.
Yeah. Because this is around the same time he also did Uptown Funk, Adam Levine. 'Cause
Yeah.
he had a random moment where he just featured in a bunch of songs for no reasons.
No raisins?
Well, I think this
No
was about the
raisins.
time he was on The Voice too, wasn't it?
It's possible. It does not say on my wiki pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've heard this song, but like, not really. It's not really my kind of music.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
very sappy. Guys, ready for your second song? Your
Let's
absurd
give
song.
it a go.
This is gonna be a 0.
This is the the obscure one. Oh Jesus!
Yeah, the other one was I think, let me see, 2011 year-end chart in Canada. place
Probably number
54.
4th.
Yeah.
No, 54. I usually go down the list quite low because the top 5 are like, I can tell you the entire lyrics off of heart. And I was
Or like you'll
That's
wind up
fair.
with like me quote getting natural within the first couple seconds.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god, that broke my brain. All of the things were picked in like under a minute. I
was
just
really-
died.
It was like it was literally the music I listened to.
I know. It's a good song. I had so many facts for that one too, and I was like,
Could have still given them.
I think I did.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
All
Let's
right.
go with the obscure shit.
Obscure shit, again, this is a little weird. Opens with actually a random speaking bit, and then the chorus, and then the first verse.
Hmm.
Oh wait, no, sorry. I have that backwards. Speaking bit, first verse, then chorus, and the chorus is a little funky, but... So I will give you, before I start the timer, not the speaking bit that starts before the song,
But the
but the first verse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because usually with the speaking bits, they're actually not counted in the lyrics because they're only featured in the music video. Except this one. This one is actually part of the song.
Interesting.
But I'm not going to give it to you.
Yeah.
Guys ready?
Yeah.
Do I attract you? Do I repulse you with my queasy smile?
Fuck.
Yep.
Hmm.
I really wish right now that I had a webcam because every time we do this, I start like fake humming it and dancing along to the song. Every time.
See, I can only think of one song that starts with the beginning lyrics, or like starts with the speaking at
Like
first,
speaking
but it's
bits?
catch. Yeah, but it's quoting I think Catch 22. It's Survivor Guilt by Rise Against.
It is not that. I can give
I
you
know it's
actually-
not that.
I can give you 2 songs. This one, and I can also give you oh, what's it called? Give me this. I have my phone. I believe it's called Run Around, and it was featured in the Digimon movie. And it opens with a presidential speech.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Is it Evanescence?
It is not Evanescence. I was waiting for that. Waiting.
I was like the dramatic throat clearing and.
One day it's going to be.
It's waiting. It's waiting for the anger. All right, it's been over a minute. You guys ready for your chorus?
Yes, please.
Sure.
I could be brown. I could be blue. I could be violet sky.
I've heard that before.
Oasis.
Mhm. It is not Oasis. I will actually say that is not the beginning of the chorus. Because the beginning of the chorus says this fucking line too many times. Also, there's a lot of copyrighted things I don't think I'm allowed to say.
That's fair.
There's a lot of names, a lot of things. I don't know if I can say them.
I swear I've heard I can be your Violet Sky though. Stop eating the cord.
Eat the cord, consume it, destroy
No,
it.
because that is the cord that is the microphone.
Oh, don't eat that. Those are expensive. Alright, so you guys are at 3 minutes. This song, I know I've called it the obscure song, and people are going to call me out for it if they decide to comment. This song is on the year-end charts
The fuck?
for every country except Canada. Australia, Austria, Belgium, Europe Hot 100, France, Germany, Hungary, Ireland, the Netherlands, twice, New Zealand, Sweden, Switzerland, and the UK, but not Canada.
That does not seem obscure to me.
or America. This is one of those songs that kind of didn't make it over here very well.
Oh.
But my
I'm
God,
curious about this one because I feel like
it even made it to number 1 in one of those, and the top 10 in most of them.
It is also very hard not to go with the impulse of Googling it.
Do
I
not
know.
do that, Google.
I'm not going to. I would
will
never
hunt
do
you
that.
down. I will hunt you down.
I would never do
Alright.
that, but the temptation is there.
I know. All right, you guys got 2 minutes left. It is a UK band.
Yeah.
Sorry, not band. Singer. Single person. I don't know why I called it a band there. Probably because I always think it is. It is the genre of glam rock and pop rock.
Billy Idol.
No, it's not Billy Idol.
Billy Talent?
Rod Stewart.
It's not Rod Stewart or Billy Talent. Nope.
David Bowie.
No.
No,
This
that's
song
not
came out in
Stop.
2000 and, well, it was recorded in 2006. It came out in most places in 2007. So, try and think more in that time frame.
I can't think of any freaking.
And it's just a person, right?
It's a single person.
Single person.
I was gonna say Owl City because he's technically a single person.
That's the
He's-
same as Panic at the Disco. It's one man.
He's
Panic at the Disco is not just one man.
It is one man. It is one man. It used to be only one man. I don't know if it's still only him. I'm pretty sure it is only him still.
Oh, because there's Brendan Urie and then there's the rest of the band.
It wasn't always that way. He used to do all of it himself.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I think Owl City's American.
Yeah. If
Alright,
you guys want some...
I was gonna say I'm just gonna start naming like British people that I know of.
Go, you
that
got
would-
13 seconds. Go.
Callum Scott.
No.
Lewis Capaldi.
Nope.
Adele.
Nope.
I'm out.
Adele is also not British. I'm pretty sure she's Australian.
Actually,
No,
I'm pretty
she's
sure
No,
British.
she's British.
She's British.
Yeah.
That's the... Why did I think she was Australian?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Alright. You guys ready to punch yourselves in the face?
Yes.
Sure.
The artist is Mika.
I don't know. who that
Oh shit!
The song
She
is
sings.
Grace Kelly.
It's what?
I could be Grace Kelly. I could be brown. I could be blue. I could be violet sky.
Oh.
I could be purple. I could be purple. Yeah.
I've only ever
think of
heard
Kira singing
once-
this in like 7 octaves higher.
Oh god.
See, I've only ever heard heard them sing, or him sing. I don't know, Elma D.
Mika, I think, is currently they, them. The talking
I-
bit, if you guys want to hear what it is I want to talk to you. The last time we talked, Mr. Smith, you reduced me to tears. I promise you, it won't happen again.
Yeah, no, I've only ever heard Elma D by Mika.
There are some amazing songs, including one called Toy Boy.
Not to be confused with Soy Boy.
No, the Toy Boy is actually from the point of view of a toy.
It just reminds me of Coin Operated Boy. That was a good song.
Yeah. It's like, I think he's a wind-up soldier that a kid played with and then slept with, like as a toy, and mother threw him away because sleeping with a boy is a bad thing in the grown-up world.
Okay.
And then he becomes a voodoo doll. Mika, Special Place.
Interesting.
Never heard of it.
It's called Toy Boy. I actually go advise, Mika does have some great songs. Toy Boy. The Lollipop is always gonna hold a special place in my heart.
Isn't that the Lollipop song?
Which one are you thinking of?
Nope, never mind. Not the song I thought it was.
No, Lollipop is like, I'm on drugs.
Yeah.
And has at the beginning, I can't remember the character's name, what you talking about, Wills?
Oh.
What's his
Coleman.
name? Yeah,
Yeah.
that, very, very close to him. I don't know if it actually is him at the beginning of the song. Alright, you guys ready for your movie quote?
Yes, the movie
Sure.
quote.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So far, this really looks like this is a clean sweep for me this week.
So far.
Depends. I
So
might
far,
know
let's
this movie.
see.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, I have to open my phone again because I had a giggle moment during the middle of that, and I turned off my phone. Alright, your quote. He just came here, and he gets a bandit hat. Where's my bandit hat? Why didn't I get shot at? You guys think I can never do anything. Well, maybe you're right. Don't take the way I said that into account. That was my own confusion of I started and then I stopped.
I feel like I have not seen this movie.
That's possible.
I have
Saving
not
Private
seen a lot of
Ryan?
movies.
It's not Saving Private Ryan. That's a good new movie to quote.
Crap.
Is it The Lost Boys?
It's not The Lost Boys. God forbid I have to watch that movie again.
Is it Hook?
No, that's a good one. It's Robin Williams. I'm aware there's tracking cookies on my PC computer. I put them there.
It's not Goonies, is it?
I was watching The Goonies last week, but no. I was drinking apple juice when you did that, and I just choked.
I heard that. I was like, oh, Kira was drinking something.
Yeah.
I'm drinking my apple juice, guys.
I'm
My
just
Coke
thinking,
is
like,
empty.
what would have a bandit hat?
Yeah.
Alright, time for some facts about this movie. Came out, and I'm not wearing my glasses.
Why do you take your glasses off?
That's
Because
the
I have
everlasting question.
It is an everlasting question. It's because I have trouble seeing acrylic screens with my glasses on and off.
I see.
That is something I have problems with. My other glasses had the blue light in them. These do not.
Kiki has come to
yes.
say hello.
So this is a animated comedy movie that came out in 2009.
Animated comedy,
Oh, shit.
2009.
Yep. You guys want to know some of the actors that are in it?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna give you 3. We've got the wow man himself, Owen Wilson.
Oh, Wilson.
We've got Meryl Streep. And I've got the whole list and I'm just picking some names, and you know what? That one. Robin Hurlstone, I don't even know who that is.
Is it
just
the-
had a funny name.
Is it the ant bully?
It is not the Ant Bully. That did not come out in 2009.
No, it
Mr.
didn't.
Peabody? No, that was
He's
2009. That
not
was
Mr.
later.
Peabody. My
No,
goodness.
that was like 2015. 2009.
Was it CGI or 2D animated?
It was stop motion.
Oh,
That narrowed it
Fantastic
down.
Mr. Fox.
That is correct. That is the movie now.
Yes!
Who said the line?
Oh,
Who said the line?
was it
How did Kid Devin do this?
Wasn't it, I can't remember the name of the character, but Ed Norton's character? The son?
I think you need the character name.
It was not Ed Norton's character. I don't even think Ed Norton is not in my list. So, I don't know.
I know
what
Ed
it-
Norton's in that movie, but,
Yeah, I never saw Fantastic Mr. Fox.
It's stop motion.
I haven't
It
seen it
creeps
in
me
a
out.
very long time.
It creeped
I
me the
watched it a
fuck
while
out.
ago because I enjoy that movie, and
That
my
movie
brother
is
sent
great.
me a GIF of the movie, and I was like, I gotta watch it now. I walked away, grabbed the movie, and sat and watched it. Yeah, so we know the movie, so most of my facts are gone. It's just Devin's got to figure out who said it. Devin's got to figure out the name of the character.
oh, fuck. I mean, I can't remember the names of the actual characters, and I just remember
know.
the actors.
Yeah. This movie also had William Dafoe as a rat hitting
I do.
on the fox mother,
Yeah,
Yeah.
played
I
by
do,
Meryl Streep.
I do
Yeah.
remember that, and he fucking dies, and it's great.
Yeah, he does. He dies.
Like liquid gold. Fuck, I swear it was his son that says that. Was it not?
You know what? You have under a minute left. It is his son, but can you name his son?
No. I can't remember any of the character names.
Yeah.
This is great. Yeah, it's his son's played by someone named Jason Schwartz.
Jason Schwartz. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, there we go. There's another person here named Jarvis Cocker, and it just makes me giggle. when he says I don't know who that is, but his name makes me giggle. So Devin knows who it is. He just He can't name it. I would start naming things, people, to see if you can get it, because it's one
I
name.
literally know nothing. I don't know, bird, chicken, cat.
Short round. Heckin' Steve.
Owl.
If you're naming animals, we know it's a
Gregory.
fox. It's the fox's son.
Fucking,
Julie.
Frederick.
There's the alarm. So Devin
Yeah.
gets a point because he got the movie. It is his son's name is Ash.
Of course you'd
Of
pick a
course.
name that's related to Pokemon.
Of course. I was just
No,
like-
I did not. It's literally, I was like, I'm gonna quote Miss Fantastic Mr. Fox, and that was my favorite quote I could find.
It's
that
just funny because it's
wasn't
related
more-
to Pokemon.
Yeah, that wasn't more than two people talking. Most of the quotes were like a back and forth.
Yeah.
Don't cuss at me. I'll cuss at you however I want.
Yes, the cuss lines.
Cuss. Yeah, that movie's great because it's like they talk as if they're swearing, but all the swear
All the
words they
swears.
just say cuss. It's
Yeah.
like, are you cussing kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's near the end of the movie. His son gets upset because his cousin came and got a bandit mask right away to go steal with his father, where he did not get one at all.
Yep.
Yes.
He doesn't get one till the very end of the movie. For a while, he wears a sock on his head that
He
has
does.
bandit holes. Ash is special.
Ash is special.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of scared me. The look
You
of
don't
it.
like stop. You don't like stop motion though.
Not really, no.
You shouldn't watch Isle of Dogs then.
Isle of
No,
Dogs
I have
makes me
no
cry.
intention of it.
Isle of Dogs is actually
Oh.
very good though.
I wanted to watch that one. I haven't gotten around to it yet.
It is. It's really good.
It was on Netflix for a while.
Yeah, I think it still is.
Ah.
I've actually found a show that I've started watching. So, I've had friends forever try to get me into anime, and it just hasn't worked. Like,
Us.
Hey? Well,
Us.
aside from you, it's a thing that's been trying to happen for like 10 years. And it just nothing really stuck. Like I'll sit there and I'll watch it with them, but I won't watch it on my own. And so I was just on Netflix one morning, just kind of like going through what they had. And one of them caught my eye, and so I'm just like, all right, well, I'm going to watch this. And I think the thing that really solidified it for me was the very first scene of this anime, like season 1, episode 1, first like 5 seconds is this dude's, like it's a couple, it's a man and a woman, and the dude's head just opens up and eats the woman's head.
Delicious. That sounds
know.
like something out of a horror manga. What
That
are you watching?
sounds like Parasite.
It's Parasite.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, but I know of
Excuse me.
it because I've seen the images of what the various creatures look like, and it looks really interesting.
Yeah, I've gotten more into it. It's quite interesting.
Stop sniffing things.
Sneeze.
Which is funny because I can't watch horror movies at all. But like throw that at me and it's like, "Oh yeah, no, this is fine."
Just speak to them as if they're retail.
Horror anime, weirdly enough, I generally am like better with. Although like not most of the anime I watch, it wouldn't be considered horror apart from like
Berserk.
maybe
Berserk.
Berserk, which
Yeah.
is like medieval gothic horror.
Although we should get, speaking of horror, this is totally unrelated, but we should play Doki Doki Literature Club again soon.
We need to. On a side note, to pretty much everyone here, because I tried to watch this and I couldn't because of how horrific the first 2 episodes were. Don't watch Goblin Slayer.
No. Dude, yeah, I've
No, don't.
seen. I think I've pretty much seen most of what you're talking about. Goblin
first two
Slayer is
episodes.
basically one
Horrific.
it's wannabe Berserk, but without any of the charm or the nuance. It's literally just
No.
like it's.
I don't think me and you were talking about, like, you don't, I don't think you saw what I saw, because the way goblins work is they kidnap and rape
No.
women, and that's how they breed.
No, I know. I've seen that bit because that's the bit everybody talked about back when the episodes came out, and I was like, "The fuck is this?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, this is just gross and awful
is
and
it
unpleasant."
horrid.
Isn't that the traditional mythology behind goblins anyways?
No.
Although it's honestly, it's kind of fascinating that people. Well, I mean, obviously, it's horrifying in terms of content, but I remember seeing it and being like, honestly, compared to Berserk, this is still pretty tame.
Yeah, I haven't watched Berserk. Yeah, we should probably do that. So on the note of horror anime and watching anime
And pervy goblins, apparently.
perverted goblins, and I don't even want to know, and I want my brain to not be in that place. I hope you all join us next week. Don't forget to ring a ding 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 them bells. I'm pretty sure it's just me trying to do that shuts my brain down. So you know what? Instead of ringing bells, lick them buttons. I'm
Yes.
sorry about the smack. Whoever's editing this,
Which will be
so-
McBride.
It will.
it's probably McBride. I smacked the table. So the buttons. What buttons do we want? You know what? We were talking about it a lot. So molasses for the subscribe button. Don't forget to lick that
Ooh.
subscribe. Get some good old tasty molasses.
Gonna barbecue your ass
We could have-
molasses.
What about honey
Molasses.
for the like button?
We've already done honey.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah, I think it was honey garlic, but that's still too close for my liking. You know
Cinnamon?
what? Marzipan.
Ooh. All right.
Molasses and marzipan for the like button.
Okay.
So lick those buttons. Tell me what your opinion is on those flavors. To give me some stupid suggestions for the game in the comments.
Yes.
And bye.
Bye.